Hey everyone, I want to welcome you. Thank you for coming today to a beginner's guide to going vegan. So happy to have you all joining me today. This is one of my favorite topics to discuss. People choose to go vegan for all sorts of reasons. For some people, it's a lifestyle change. Others, it's merely a temporary diet. No matter what your reason is for wanting to learn more and explore veganism, my goal today is to discuss how to get started and how to get you the nutrition that you need. All right. Those are our goals for today. One moment. So a vegan diet. While more and more people become familiar with the term vegan, for the concept many, it's still foreign. Okay, to put it simply, a vegan diet is avoiding meat, eggs, honey, milk, or anything else that comes from animals. So gelatin a lot of times, all of these kinds of things. A lot of people don't realize gelatin comes from animals, but it does. Vegan versus vegetarian. So there's a few differences. So while vegetarians don't eat meat or fish, some do consume dairy and eggs. Lacto-vegetarians are people who eat dairy products but don't have meat or eggs. Ovo-vegetarians will eat eggs but not dairy. Typically, both vegans and vegetarians do not eat gelatin, like I said before, or other animal byproducts. So anything that's come from animals. A diet or a lifestyle, it's completely up to you as to whether or not this is a diet or a lifestyle. Some people choose to cut out all animal-derived foods from their diet, which can be described as a vegan diet. Others describe themselves as vegan, choose to make it a lifestyle by also avoiding the use of animal-derived products such as fur, leather, wool, and other items that are used, or even the use of animal-tested products. How far you choose to go is completely up to you. A meatless life. So the vegan diet can be traced back to the ancient Indian and Eastern Mediterranean societies. Vegetarianism is first mentioned by the Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras of Samos around 500 BCE. Additionally, followers of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism advocated vegetarianism, believing that humans should not inflict pain on other animals. Famous vegans include singers Carrie Underwood, Olympic sprinter Carl Lewis, actor, musician Jared Leto, and civil rights activist Cesar Chavez. So even though you may not have been raised in a meat-free family, across the globe, many are thriving without a single animal product in their diet. When you do this, you just have to find other sources for certain nutrients, right? So cutting meat cold turkey. For some, the decision to remove animal products from the diet is immediate, yet for others, it's a transition. There's no wrong way to eliminate animal products from your diet. It's all about finding your own comfort level and following it. In fact, some people do not want to completely ditch the animal products, may follow a weekday vegan diet, including meat, dairy, or eggs in their diet on the weekends. Whatever works for you is the way that you should go about it. By simply cutting back on the amount of animal products you're taking in, you'll reap a number of health benefits, which we'll touch on soon, okay? Consider a temporary commitment. For anyone feeling intimidated by the idea of a vegan diet, eliminate the pressure by committing to a 30-day trial. Week after week, you'll find the diet easier to follow, and you'll most likely experience positive benefits, which will strengthen your resolve to continue. So as you continue following the diet and you see the benefits, you'll want to keep doing it. Just commit yourself to 30 days just to try it out. The healthiest way to follow a vegan diet is to cook. It might be tempting to run out and buy all the latest kitchen gadgets, but it's not necessary. Having good quality sharpened knives will transform your cooking experiences. Designated cutting boards for fruits or veggies are also a must to avoid cross-contamination from animal products. My other kitchen recommendations include a decent blender, immersion mixer, rice cooker, a large soup pot, and a saute pan. Instant pots, food processors, bread machines, and professional grade blenders can be game-changing additions to your kitchen, but only if you have the space and actually use them. You'll also want glass storage containers to prep and store food in. Most of these items can already be found in a typical kitchen. If you're on a strict budget, scope out garage sales and thrift stores. These are items that you could definitely find in any of those. And then there's also sometimes you can find really good deals on Amazon, or with holidays right around the corner. You may be able to find some pretty good sales as well. Start with well-known meals. Before going all out, start with meals you already have in your repertoire that are vegan or can easily be made vegan. Spaghetti, for example. Skip the meatballs and cheese, and you've got a vegan meal. It's also an excellent to go to instead of using chicken. Amp up the veggies. Mexican cuisine is also very adaptable. Swap your meat for beans and rice. Replace cheese with guacamole. Easy. It's also a great idea to explore cuisines that are traditionally vegetarian or vegan, like Indian or Chinese. So these are all things that we can do to kind of make our lives easier. Let's talk about nutrition. Just because something's considered vegan doesn't automatically make it healthy. Similar to any other diet, eating vegan can be healthy and unhealthy. For example, potato chips and store-bought hummus are vegan, but consuming them this daily isn't going to rank up on very high on the nutrition scale. There are a lot of myths surrounding nutrition and the vegan diet. Let's go one by one. Protein. So the number one question surrounding the healthiness of a vegan diet: protein. It's an essential aspect of nutrition, but animal protein isn't the only source of protein. The amount of protein we need is often exaggerated. In fact, a number of studies report too much protein can have adverse health effects. But if you're not eating meat or dairy, where can you get a healthy amount of protein? It's easy. Some of the best plant-based proteins include tofu, tempeh, and edamame, lentils, chickpeas, peanuts, almonds, quinoa, chia seeds, beans. Add any of the above to daily meals, and your protein needs should be covered. If you're worried about not getting enough, you can also invest in a vegan protein powder, typically made from pea protein, for daily shakes. Sorry, I went too far. Say goodbye to cow's milk. Milk is often associated with calcium, but it's not the only source. Calcium set tofu and calcium fortified milk and yogurt alternatives are excellent sources of calcium. For example, just under 2 cups of calcium fortified plant milk provides roughly 2/3 of an adult's recommended calcium intake for a daily source. Other good sources of calcium include kale, bok choy, okra, spring greens, dried figs, chia seeds, and almonds. Iron. Meat eaters and vegetarians alike are deficient in iron around the globe. Women in particular experience low iron levels due to monthly menses. While animal protein does contain iron, so do numerous plant sources. Good plant sources of iron include lentils, chickpeas, beans, tofu, cashew nuts, chia seeds, ground linseed, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, kale, dried apricots and figs, raisins, quinoa, and fortified breakfast cereal. Consider what else you're eating or drinking when consuming iron-rich foods. Beverages such as tea and coffee can inhibit the absorption of iron by the blood. Vitamin C, on the other hand, does the opposite. Good sources of vitamin C increase your blood's iron absorption. Include peppers, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, kiwi fruit, oranges, strawberries, pineapple, grapefruit, and orange juice. All of these things help increase your intake of iron if you're eating them with a high iron food. B12. Some of you may be familiar with vitamin B12. It's gained notoriety as an energy supplement over the years. B12 is needed to help speed up reactions in your body, and deficiency can cause anemia and nervous system damage. While system nervous system damage. While B12 is naturally found in animal products, many foods are also fortified with this essential vitamin. Alternative milk and cereals are typically fortified with B12. A vegan spread called Marmite or Vegemite is also an excellent source of B vitamins. This spread is a yeast extract and people either love it or hate it. Look for it in the international aisle of your grocery store. This is the best way to ensure adequate intake of B12 is with supplementation. It is recommended to take a B complex vitamin over straight B12 to maintain appropriate balance of all essential B vitamins. Associated health benefits. The vegan diet is associated with numerous health benefits. Let's take a look at what research has found. Vegan diets are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and beneficial plant compounds. They also appear to be more abundant in potassium, magnesium, folate, and vitamins A, C, and E. There are also observational studies that show vegans tend to be thinner and have lower body mass than non-vegans. Vegans also tend to have lower blood sugar levels, higher insulin sensitivity, and up to a 50 to 78% lower chance of developing type 2 diabetes. According to the World Health Organization, about 1/3 of all cancers can be prevented by factors within your control, including diet. Research also suggests that eating at least 7 portions of fresh fruit and vegetables per day may lower your risk of dying from cancer by up to 15%. Vegans may also have up to a 42% chance lower risk of dying from heart disease. Okay, and there is a study on this on the Healthline website. If you are wanting to review that, you can go onto the Healthline website and look for that study. Veggie staples. Make sure you always have something healthy on hand with an ultimate shopping list. Avocados, bananas, brown rice, canned black beans, canned chickpeas, canned tomatoes, dark leafy greens, dried pasta, flaxseed oil, fortified cereal, fresh herbs, basil, mint, cilantro, parsley, frozen fruit, hummus, non-dairy milk, nut butters, nutritional yeast, oatmeal, olive oil, pita bread, quinoa, raw almonds, raw walnuts, seasonal fruits and veggies, tamari, tofu, tomatoes, tortillas, veggie burgers, and whole wheat bread. Okay, these are things that you should always have on hand to help ensure that you always have something healthy that you can eat. Where do you want to shop? Every supermarket has sufficient food for a diverse vegan diet. It doesn't matter the grocery store. They all have beans, rice, pasta, hummus, soy milk, fruits, vegetables, etc. Health food stores can be great for specialty items, but a lot of times remember that these are pricey. Buying in bulk is a great way to save on staples like rice, beans, nuts, and cereal. Just store them well when you purchase in bulk. For affordable and fresh produce, look for local produce markets, farmers markets. You may be able to find a wider variety of locally grown goods. You may also have the option to join a community-supported agriculture farm in your area. Check your local listings. Many provide weekly or monthly local products for an annual fee. Breakfast options. So let's talk breakfast. For breakfast, you have some options, right? You can do smoothies or protein shakes are often a great way to start the day. Try using some of the following ingredients: berries, mangoes, bananas, avocado, soy or nut milk, protein powder, chia seeds. Go British. Nothing beats a hearty breakfast like vegetarian baked beans on whole grain toast. It may sound strange if you've never had it, but it's delicious. Hummus, avocado, or nut butter, and also make healthy toast toppers. Overnight oats with oatmeal with fresh fruit is another healthy way to kick off your morning. Try out this recipe. There is a recipe. If you send me an email, I can get it to you. It's on Meatless Monday's website. It's vegan chunky monkey overnight oats. Another favorite of mine is a lot of times I'll take brown rice, cook it. I'll add in some black beans and some avocado. I'll cook the rice, heat the beans up, mix them together, add in some cumin powder, paprika, and a little bit of salt. Mix it all up together and add avocado on top as my healthy fat. And it is so good. That's something else that I like to do for breakfast. If you're doing like a uvu vegetarian, you can also add eggs on top. I kind of just took that recipe and switched it up a little bit because it is called Mexican eggs and beans. So you just take the eggs out for people that are vegan. Again, that just shows how you can modify a recipe for the ability to go vegan. So lunches and dinners, it's a wrap. Wraps make great meals. There's so many options to try. Ratatouille wraps, chickpea lettuce wraps. Soups are great for prepping ahead of time for a quick meal during the week. Mediterranean soup, wonton soup, vegan enchilada casserole. For any of these, if you want any of these recipes, you can shoot me an email to healthyandfitbyjessica@gmail.com. Just let me know, hey, can I get those recipe links from the vegan webinar? And I'll go ahead and shoot those over to you. Because there are so many great options. Right. Vegan snacks. Some different things to try are edamame with sea salt, trail mix, roasted chickpeas, hummus and veggies, popcorn with nutritional yeast, peanut butter and banana bites. Or you can even do it yourself no-bake energy balls. To make, you use 1 cup of old-fashioned oats, half a cup of peanut butter, 1/3 cup of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds, and 2 tablespoons of raisins. Divide and roll the batter into balls and store in your refrigerator and enjoy. So something just quick and easy. And you have snacks for a few days. Useful links. So I'm going to just list a couple of books to reach out. If you want copies of this, just let me know. You could check out local bookstores or look online. You'll find tons of great books on the vegan lifestyle, stories of others who have gone vegan, and tasty recipes. Here are some of my recommendations, okay? Vegans with a Vengeance by Isa Chandra Mokowitz. How to Not Die by Michael Grieger. China Study by T. Colin Campbell. Cheese Trap by Neil Bernard. The Forks Over Knives Plan. There's some documentaries as well. Cowspiracy, What the Health, Forks Over Knives, and The Cove. Okay, these are all books and documentaries that I would recommend looking into to get some insight. Okay. And then I have a few resources that I used to be able to create this PowerPoint: Diffin.com, happycow.net, vegweb.com, and Medical News Today. There was a couple of articles from that we used to get some statistics. All right. So you made it. You made it. Our time is over now, but your journey is just beginning. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and reach out to me at any time. If there's any point that you find yourself struggling with going vegan, remember your reasons for doing so in the first place. You've got this, okay? This is all you. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a moment. If you have any questions, you want to talk about working with me, please shoot me an email to healthyandfitbyjessica@gmail.com. You can also definitely just that email piece, or you can visit healthyandfitbyjessica.com and contact me via the website to set up a free health history consultation. We'll go through, we'll chat about your goals, and we'll see what we can do to get you started on your health and wellness journey. We have so many options. Monthly plans are low. Don't feel like you're going to spend a ton of money to work with me one-on-one. My plans start super, super low, lower than what most health coaches do start. I start at $60 a month because I know not everyone can afford a crazy amount to work with me. So I do start very low. on the low end of the spectrum, just so that I can help more people, because that's my goal. My goal isn't to, oh, I want to work with only certain people. No, I want to work with those people that truly want to get healthy. And I know for a lot of people, budgeting is an issue. So just know that we can always find something within your price range. Please reach out to me and we'll get you started with working on your new lifestyle. Okay. Thank you for joining us today and have a great rest of your day.